the exciting adventures of Grammar Guy, corrector of incomplete comparisons, powerful proponent of proper pronunciation. Professor Kent Clark, mild-mannered dean of English at Oxford University, until one day he is struck by a dangling participle, turning him into Grammar Guy, who fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the separation of independent clauses. Wait, you just typed there, T-H-E-I-R, when you should have typed the contraction for they are, which is T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. There, that's correct.
Oh my, you saved me from a terrible grammatical error. How can I ever thank you, Grammar Guy?
No need, ma'am. Good grammar is its own reward.
So my boss, he said, he'll probably take a day.
Wait,
Who are you?
I'm Grammar Guy, corrector of improper grammar.
What?
You said, and I repeat, my boss, he said. Instead, you should have said, my boss said.
Okay.
Good grammar will make you a better man, my friend. I have to go. I hear a call for help.
Hand over them earrings.
Grammar Guy!
Stop. You said, hand over them earrings. You should have said, hand over those earrings.
Oh, thanks, Grammar Guy. Hand over those earrings.
Certainly, now that you said it correctly.
Another grammar disaster averted.
You know, no matter what happens in this world, I know everything's gonna be okay.
How can you know for sure?
Because Grammar Guy is out there. I have here a rather rare item that I believe you'll find quite interesting, and one that will be quite challenging as well. It's known as a heart cabinet. Yes, a heart cabinet. And why, you may ask, is it called a heart cabinet? Well, because it contains a heart, of course. It's a solid heart, to be sure, and it's not broken, as are some hearts. Nor is it particularly heavy heart. As you can see, it has many sides, so it's not a lonely heart. This particular heart has a tendency to roam, as do most hearts, as it longs to find a place in this world. Would you be surprised if I told you that this heart can travel from this cabinet into this bag? It's true, and not only that, it can travel visibly and invisibly. So I ask you, in which manner would you like to see it travel? Visibly or invisibly? Invisibly. Watch closely. Observe. The heart is in this side of the heart cabinet. There. The heart cabinet is empty. It's heartless. And here it is. The heart has traveled from the heart cabinet into this bag invisibly. Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe, but watch. Now the heart will travel from the bag back into the heart cabinet invisibly. And look, the heart has traveled invisibly back into the heart cabinet. Okay, I sense that no one is impressed with what you've seen so far. So, allow me to, at this time, to test your skills of observation. The interesting thing about observation is how different it is relative to the position of the observer. For example, your right is my left, and your left is my right. I'll place the heart into my left side of the heart cabinet. But just a second ago, it was your left side. Okay. And now, what is your left side is my right side. Confusing, isn't it? And just to add to the confusion, I'll give the cabinet a bit of a spin. Like this. Now the question is, in which side of the cabinet is the heart? The left or the right? Left? Is that my left or your left? It really does make a difference. Your left. Okay, so that's my right. That's what I mean about observation. My right. There, you see? You were mistaken. The heart is not on your left side, or my right side, for that matter. Oh, the right side? Oh, you're right. That would be my left. It's gone. The cabinet is truly heartless. Where do you suppose it went? Here it is. Which brings me to an interesting observation as well. All too often we put our hearts in the wrong places. People put their hearts all over the place. They trust in something and really put their heart into something, and only to be let down and end up heartsick. But this heart was in this bag. We need to have a heart for everyone around us, to care for everyone around us, to love others, and think about them. When we put our hearts into others and care about them, well, that makes this world a better place to live. Hi, it's time for that special word of the week. And the special word of the week is optimistic. Have you heard that word before? Maybe it sounds too big. Well, being optimistic is always being positive. Something may happen to make you sad. When that happens, have you ever tried to think about what makes you happy? When you're optimistic, you always try to think about all the positive things and not get dragged down by the negative things. You think of good thoughts, not bad thoughts. Sometimes that's hard to do. There can be lots of reasons to be afraid or sad, but it's important to have hope in all good possibilities. A good thing to do is to be thankful for all the good things you have. Don't compare yourself to others and wish you had what they have. We've all been blessed in different ways. And remember, God loves you. Don't be discouraged. That never helps. If you make a mistake, do your best to correct it. Then try your best to do better. Look at this rose. I can be sad because, ouch, it has thorns. Or I can be happy to see its beauty. When you're optimistic, you look for the good in every situation. A wonder kid is optimistic. Be right back. Hello everyone. I'd like to perform for you an amazing trick, a trick that is fantastic, one that you probably have never seen before. It uses this little vase right here, and inside this little vase is a white ball. I'm going to close the vase, take the white ball, put it into my pocket, and cause that white ball to leave my pocket go up into the air and back inside the vase in the color blue. Watch closely. It is now inside the vase the color blue. It's white. It's not. It didn't seem to work properly. I'm sorry. Okay. I know. How about a card trick? A card trick. We're going to take these cards. Everyone loves card tricks. And I'm going to start running through these cards. Xandra, if you would please. Now, Xandra and I are doing this completely fair. She's not stopping anywhere except where I asked. Just whenever you like, stop. Just tell me to stop.
Stop.
Right there. So, right, look at that card right there. In fact, take that card right there. Show it to everyone out there. I won't look. I shall not look. Has everyone seen it? All right. Now, using my mastermind, I shall read everyone's mind, and the card is the 7 of Hearts.
Oh.
Thank you. It's not 7 of Hearts. Oh, 1 second. Sometimes it takes a little more effort. Oh yes, it's the 3 of Clubs.
Oh.
The 3 of. It's not the 3 of Clubs. Okay, forget the card trick. Forget the base. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to do a trick with a scarf, ladies and gentlemen. Just a nice little scarf right here. I'm going to take that scarf and push it down inside my hand, like this. And I'm going to cause that scarf to completely vanish. It's gone completely. But no, wait, there's a white ball. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the white ball, and I'm gonna cause the white ball to change back into the scarf. And now we have this scarf. Oh boy. Okay, tell you what. We're gonna cause that white ball to appear back inside this vase right here, and there it is, the white ball. Wait, that's not. That's a scarf, and that scarf matches the card that was picked. Success! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is wonderful. I knew it'd work. I was optimistic. Hey, we've got another special guest this week, Pastor Greg Phillips, here with a magical message from his heart. I think you're really going to like it. Here he is.
Hey boys and girls, it's Pastor Greg. It's time again for another magical message in minutes. I have a question. Does anybody out there know what the word obedient means? What's that? To obey? Yeah, that's part of it. To do the right thing, that's correct. To listen when you're asked, those are all things that have to do with being obedient, that's right. Obeying, being obedient is doing the right thing. Does anybody know what disobedient means? That's right, to disobey, to not do the right thing. Those 3 letters, D-I-S, talk about dissing something. Have you ever heard that term? Oh, they've dissed that person. What it means is they have disrespected that person. Those 3 letters, D-I-S, are letters that, when put in front of a word, mean to not. So to disrespect means to not respect. To disobey means to not obey. But I wanted to show something about being obedient today, not disobedient. I'll show you what I've got. I've got a wooden heart that's on a piece of string that slides up and down. I'm going to let this heart go. I'm going to count to 3. And when the heart gets right about here, you yell, stop. And we'll find out if the heart is obedient or disobedient. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I heard you yelling stop, but it didn't stop. Is the heart obedient or disobedient? You're right, it's disobedient. Well, let's try it again. Here we go. Remember, when it gets here, you shout stop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it didn't stop again. Obedient or disobedient? I think you're right. I think this heart is being disobedient. Well, you know, boys and girls, our nature is to be disobedient at times, that's for sure. But you know, I've discovered, since asking Jesus into my heart, I want to do the very best I can to be obedient. Do you think your mom and dad like it better when you're disobedient or obedient? You're right, obedient. So I have an idea. I'm going to put Jesus right here in the middle of this heart. When we have Jesus living inside of us, we want to do the best we can to be obedient. And you know the drill. I'll count to 3 and let go when it gets here. You yell stop. If it stops, it's obedient. 1, 2, 3. It stopped. Go. Obedient. Very, very good. I think because when we have Jesus living inside of us, we too want to be obedient. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! It's very obedient. And I think, boys and girls, it all has to do with being obedient for Jesus living inside of our hearts. Hey, this has been another magical message in minutes with Pastor Greg. Have a great day. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey, I really do appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the fun and magic, like us on Facebook and YouTube, and visit our website. Maybe someday I can come to your school or your home. Until then, keep on smiling and keep on encouraging. Blessings to you.